I'm back inside my 2436 day Minecraft hardcore world, as today I just want to do a load of building. I've got a few ideas in mind, specifically in this book here titled Builds to Do, and the first thing I actually want to do is build a ruined tower / lighthouse near my beetroot village. And whilst I'm flying over to this beetroot village area, I want to explain what this video is all about. As you notice, this video is going to be a lot longer than my standard hardcore episodes, as today I just want to be building in sort of my Minecraft Forever world, just adding loads of different details in. So if you do end up enjoying, make sure to subscribe. Also, leave this video on in the background to really help out my channel. And here we have my beetroot village right here. This is where I want to build a ruined tower. More specifically, I think over here. I've actually marked it out with a sign already. Ruined tower / lighthouse. And I don't have any of the materials needed, annoyingly. So I'm going to actually have to head back to my industrial area where all my storage is. Obviously, I can sleep first. And to be honest, with this ruined lighthouse design, I think I want to use some mossy cobblestone, some regular cobblestone. Maybe we could try some tough and maybe even some copper, I don't know. And fantastic, it looks like it's raining. How great. I actually think I have a shulker box already prepared, full of loads of different mossy cobblestone and things for other builds, but we might as well have a look. Yeah, to be honest, that will be probably good enough for a ruined lighthouse design. You know what? If I have any around, I might as well grab some, spruce and oak fences. Do I have any? I've got some oak fences in here. Do I have any spruce fences, though? That's the next question. I've got so many shulker boxes. Don't worry, I will actually organize all of this eventually. I know they're literally in 2 barrels. I plan actually on building a massive city around here. We're not going to be building that today, obviously. That's a future project. But I do have loads of project ideas written down already for today, which I want to tackle today, basically. But I've started all of this terraforming. These have been for a few YouTube shorts, and I've got the time lapses all saved. But I've started building and terraforming up the hill a bit. I need to go a few more Y levels until it's sort of at the level of this plains village. And then I can start building properly, which I'm pretty excited about. But for now, what was it? I needed spruce fences. I don't know how I got so distracted. In my shulker box. Do I have any spruce fences? No, it doesn't look like it. Last thing I'll check is my storage room. If not, I can just craft some. It's not too difficult. There we go, some spruce fences. That's all I wanted. I probably won't even use too many, though, to be honest. I want to head back over to this beetroot village area and start working on this sort of ruined tower design. And throughout this video, I will do a few time lapses, I think, but lots of it I will be building on camera as well. Some, obviously, I've planned out some builds, but lots of these I also haven't. So it should be quite fun to just try loads of different builds. Okay, so I want to stack in a stack. You know what? Get the ender chest all prepared. And from here, I want to get out my leather backpack and quickly drop a crafting table stone cutter. Honestly, a leather backpack shulker box is probably one of the shulker boxes I recommend using the most, as this just stores loads of essential things. For example, ender pearls. They're very useful. Blaze rods to craft eyes of ender, obsidian, a spare elytra, enchantment bottles, crafting tables, anvil, stone cutters, very useful. Compass, useful. Leads, useful. Well, no, I've also got a bundle as well with some extra things like golden apples, end crystals, a conduit, cement, more ender pearls. It's just honestly such a useful shulker box to have. I guess we can start with half a stack of each type of slab. We can break that sign, and I guess the sort of design I want to go for is just a very basic, sort of circular design. We'll obviously make it more ruined. Is that going to be good there? I don't know. Maybe move it over a little bit. I don't know if I've shown this in a video yet, actually. I did all of this terraforming, sort of up the hill. That mist looks so cool. I believe that's a mod called Particle Rain. Obviously, this is my giant fishing village, which I do have plans to make a full video on showcasing this area at some point in the future. But I terraformed this whole area, mixing in some different patches of grass. There's some patches of pale moss there, which I think looks really cool. We've got sugarcane around the edge. If I use free cam, we can have a better look. I think that just looks so cool. Yeah, I just really like this. And then yeah, it's all the way up here as well. This is why I want to add a tower, because other than these 2 fields, which I actually built on Christmas Day, I believe, there's not really much. And also a project I will be tackling as well today is making a path leading from the ruined tower up to Beetroot Village, as I do really want to expand this some more. I don't know how much I'll do today. Maybe build one house, maybe just do some trees though, and just move a path on. But I should probably work more around this area, because I really like this style. There's just not many houses, and there's not really much of a purpose for me to come here at the minute. Anyway, I keep getting distracted. It's time to build this ruined tower. So I guess, should we do, yeah, something like this, I guess. Or is this in a bad place as well? It is, I guess. Unless, do we just shrink it maybe? Maybe we do that. So if we do 2 blocks like that. Honestly, yeah, maybe we do that. And then we can properly ruin it later. So what we can do is just like do a bit of this. And then like, for example, leave gaps like that. And to be honest, we'll probably break blocks after this, but. And then just like start moving up, I guess. Something like this, I don't know. Sort of just experimenting. I'm not really taking anything seriously here. Like, I don't have an actual plan in mind. Oh, I've fallen. And now I'm stuck in here. Let's fly out. Take a look. Yeah, to be honest, something like that looks good. Maybe we could add a few more in as well. And now I want to land on top. Perfect. And just mix in a few slabs. This way it also helps to spawn proof, which will be very useful. Maybe not on every single one. Drop down a little bit. Do a slab there. Slab there. I guess we could do some slabs slightly around it as well. As if like bricks have sort of fallen away over time. Something a bit like that maybe. Do that. And then I guess here. Yeah, let's just do something like that. I think, honestly, that's a good design. I wanted to do some spruce fences as well. Maybe we just do something like that up the side of it. As if it's sort of like a support. Because this is like an old building. Maybe the people of the Beetroot Village or something want to hold it up a bit more. I will quickly expand this up a block or so. Because otherwise I thought it looked a bit flat. Yeah, something like, I think, yeah, I like that as a little design. Is there anything else we can add? I don't know. Maybe some moss. I don't know though. I think keeping it quite minimum makes it just look really good. Do I have any glow? Do I have any glow lichen anywhere? I feel like that would be back of the storage area. It's not really like a proper storage system. I can't get away with calling it that. It's a couple barrels full of my shulker boxes. I'm pretty sure my glow lichen shulker box is here. Nope. Yeah, there we go. Don't actually have too much left. Oh well, I'm not going to use like 6 stacks today. I'll use a couple of stacks at most, probably. And yeah, I really like that as a small tower design. Maybe, do we do another one? I don't know. I kind of like it by itself. Maybe we do add more though. I actually use this mod called Mini HUD, which tells me exactly where mobs can spawn. For example, mobs can spawn all the way here. Like where all this yellow and red is. Whereas all the green they can't. So yeah, they can spawn up here. Which is why we might as well just add the glow lichen to prevent that from happening. And yeah, just one more there for now, I guess. I can put it all the way in the shulker box as well for now. But yeah, I think for a first design, I'm really happy with that tower. Now next I can get out my path shulker box from my ender chest. One of my favourite shulker boxes. It's just full of coarse dirt. This will be in the way, but it shouldn't matter too much. As I'll just start breaking sort of random blocks. As we can start a path. I don't think it should be a proper path, this, because it's like maybe more of like an area you wouldn't really bother going to, because it is just a bit of cobblestone. Like, it's not a house or anything. But then we can continue the path, start the path, to head over to the Beetroot Village. I actually don't have any spruce slabs on me. Do I have some in here? Actually doesn't look like it. In the bundle, maybe. Perfect, I do. I don't know if 16 will be enough. We'll try it for now. Wood shulker box goes there. We'll properly terraform this path after. We sort of just need to get at the beginning. Yeah, you can definitely tell what I built this whole place on. Just, this hill obviously didn't exist before, so it's all just random underground stuff, which I have spawn proofed, because the last thing I want is to end up accidentally breaking a block of dirt and getting blown up by a creeper. Anyway, let's head back up. To be honest, it's probably easier if we head to the Beetroot Village and start the path from here, so we know exactly where to get to. So we do something like this. Yeah, I guess that works. And then, we don't need all of them. Get the slabs out again. Continue it round to here. Something like that. Yeah, I think that would be good. And then maybe drop it down like that. Get rid of that dirt path block. And then what I like to do with my paths to make them look a bit better is just add grass around it so it's a bit more reinforced. Like there, probably better as a grass block. To be honest, that then can be a grass block. That could be a block of course dirt. Yeah. It's a lot of trial and error, honestly, with paths. I think that might be better. That's that. Let's sleep quickly. So then we can continue. Yeah, I think, have that, and then drop the path, going down this sort of way. You know what, I don't want it there. If we do something like that, we can continue it to about this point. I think that would be good. Obviously, add more shape to it as we go along. Start adding in all the coarse dirt though. Honestly, I love coarse dirt as a path. Like, it's just such a nice looking block. I would use dirt path, and to be honest, once I sort of start expanding my Minecraft article world out in different directions, oh yeah, I've actually had the idea of creating a path to a desert biome. The nearest one is like 2,000 blocks away. There's no chance I can get a path around there, especially because there's not really a simple way to get to the desert, which is quite annoying. But I think if I was like building a path far away, for example, I'd use dirt path because I love coarse dirt. It's amazing. It looks great. Great for terraforming. It's expensive. Like 2 dirt, 2 gravel. Like, especially if you've crafted loads before, it can get expensive. Which seems weird, seems a bit weird, like saying a bit of gravel and dirt's expensive. But once you've been playing a Minecraft world for years and you end up constantly building with coarse dirt, you don't really have much gravel and dirt left. To be honest, I've got the dirt. It's more the gravel I always end up struggling with. I mean, yeah, this is a good start to the path. I need to do something with this beetroot line. Maybe add some leaves, maybe continue beetroot. I don't know. Let's just get the path to here, I guess. Something like that. Perfect. That one. Yeah, I think this would look good. Beyond then, we can just trim away here. Yeah, we don't really need this much path. I think it's a bit too wide. It just doesn't look great. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just remove this. That will probably help quite a lot, actually. Yeah. Something like that. I think that looks a lot nicer. Maybe then we do a bit of that. Some more coarse dirt like that. So, I don't know. That doesn't really look good, in my opinion. Maybe then do we extend it out like that? I don't know. I just hate having straight paths. How have I done it elsewhere? I've not really. There's just... Oh, I guess there's sort of a long, straight bit of grass. It's quite difficult, honestly. That's a problem. Like, some bits just don't look amazing. I guess it's fine. There we go. And then we can head here. To be honest, we can probably decorate around it anyway to make it look a lot nicer. So, shouldn't worry about it too much for now. Here. To here. Bit more coarse dirt. I'm probably running out. No, I've got a couple more stacks on me, actually. No, we don't need that. There. I hate this bit because, like, it just ends up being very messy. I guess that's fine, actually. Do we actually have a perfect amount of slabs? Wow. I was not expecting to come that prepared. And then, yeah, we can continue this path up to where these slabs are. Honestly, I think this is going to look a lot nicer now. And then we can obviously work around this ruined tower a bit with the coarse dirt. Something like that. There's a random block there, which doesn't need to be there. There we go. We don't need these bits, actually. Perfect. Start splattering in a bit more coarse dirt around here. Yeah, something like that, I guess. The underneath of the shulker box is slightly annoying, but that's fine. Is that good? That needs to be a bit thicker, I think. Maybe there as well. Nah, these bits don't need to be here. Maybe that bit doesn't have to be there. I don't know. It's very difficult, like, to make a path look perfect. I'm happy with that, actually. Worst case, I can obviously come back and improve it if I don't like parts of it in the future. Like, to be honest, that's probably better. That bit of grass. To be honest, also, we can move this block of tuff over. Add a bit of grass there. How's that looking? On the map? Very hard to see. Yeah, I like that, actually. What about from above? Yeah, it's good, actually. This bit, I just don't like. To be honest, this patch doesn't need to be here at all. It's just a long straight bit, which is quite annoying. Unless maybe we do something like this. And then get some grass blocks. Add them all the way along here. Add more coarse dirt along like this. And then let it sort of merge into this path, I guess. So if we remove this, then we, yeah, decorate along like this. And then we can also just do something like that. Break that one. Maybe that looks a bit better. Need my fireworks. Yeah, I think that's a bit better, actually. What about this bit? No, that bit's fine, actually. Yeah, honestly, I think that's a good start to the path. I think that all looks pretty good now. I recently made another really useful shulker box, which I definitely recommend you doing as well, called the building supply box. It's actually just full of bundles. I need to add a few more, but lots of these bundles will just have useful items in. For example, workstations bundle or like nature ones. And this one here's got bone blocks, which is going to be very useful. I'll grab out, I guess, 4 bone blocks. Then we get a lot of bone meal. I can just bone meal the area. If you're wondering what this is, it's actually just a bit of tall grass. I use a texture pack, I think called O's Colourful Grass, which just sort of changes the texture of the different grasses. Like, there's some slight shading differences on lots of these. I don't know if I'm going to keep it in the future, but honestly, I don't mind it. I've sort of gotten used to it now as well. I think the flowers here are good. I also just like doing that, adding patches of dandelions in like planes. They're sort of the flower I go to for decorating. Sort of, if we fly around quickly, you'll be able to see all around. Maybe not so much in the beetroot village, but like there, patches of dandelions. If we go on Zero's map mod, which is the map mod I use, we can head over to my main base area. You can see just dots of yellow flowers throughout like plains and forest. So throughout plains biomes, I just add dandelions, whereas in like forest biomes, I'll go for poppies. It's just a nicer way to add more detail, I think, is just to use a specific type of flower to make it sort of less random. Like if I had a blue, a yellow, and a red, I just don't think it would look as good as just a nice sort of patch of yellow ones like this, which I think just helps to add loads of detail. And so does bone meal, and so does grass, so I'll definitely be continuing with that. Yeah, don't need the azures. Now, this whole area is quite flat, but can't really do much about it. Yeah, I think that looks good. I don't know what to do around here. Maybe we do just add leaf blocks. I don't know. All of this needs decoration. Get rid of all the other flowers. Also, I don't want too much tall grass. I think a bit too much, sort of, just doesn't look as good. Like, I prefer it all just flat. And yeah, I think something like that looks good. Can we add another patch of dandelions? We definitely can here. I normally just spam them, to be honest. I don't really have a method for placing these dandelions. Yeah, something like that probably work. And already, around this beetroot village, I think, like, some simple decoration like this just really helps. Like, this is why I like having this hardcore world. I sort of now call it my sort of forever world. Because realistically, unless I die, I'm not going to get rid of this world. And this is why I just like having it so much. Because it sort of means I can just constantly expand. And, like, doing projects like this really keeps me motivated to play Minecraft. Like, I'm just randomly bone mealing an area of my Minecraft world. I just find that really fun. Because you don't always have to do massive projects in Minecraft. Sometimes you can just do the smaller ones, which I definitely recommend doing. That's sort of one way, I guess, to stay motivated. Don't just do massive projects. That needs a beetroot. Of course, I don't get multiple seeds. And now I've got too many. Luckily, as I realized in the last hardcore video where I built that llama statue right there, which looks amazing, by the way, I've actually got an auto bone meal system here, which I can just get rid of all my stuff in. I don't need any of these random items on me. And I can put the grass blocks and dirt blocks in there. And now I can head back to all my shulker boxes I placed down as well. And to be honest, I think I'd call that first project already completed. We've built the sort of ruined tower / lighthouse. And we've added paths connecting it to the rest of the beetroot village. So we can go into the book. And it's actually sort of a second thing I wrote down. But we can get that. And I can tick it complete. So next I actually wanted to do beetroot village expansion, trees, fields and paths, which I guess we can do now. So what does that involve? Well, first, tidying up this mess. Shouldn't be too difficult to do though. There we go. So this is beetroot village. We've obviously been around here. I've actually started the path, but it sort of just stops. So I guess we could sort of get rid of a bit of this forest. I guess that's what we can start by doing, just chopping down a few trees in order to make a bit more space for a path to go. I think that's what we'll do first. Just looking at this pig pen here makes me really excited for the next Minecraft update where we're getting all the new mob variants. I've already got loads of videos in mind for this new update as well. It sort of just can't come soon enough now. I want to collect all the new mobs basically, as well as all the new items, which, as of the day I'm recording this, on Bedrock Edition they've released all the new like cartographer maps to find all the village types and things, which I'm really excited for. But I did want to collect every item within this update, so that's going to be slightly annoying to get all the different variants of villagers, but shouldn't be too difficult. I've got villager breeders, and I've got the ability to link with nether portals. But I have removed lots of these trees now, enough to sort of open up a bit more for a path to continue. I do need some spruce slabs though, and luckily, I don't know where I'm going, I've got my crafting table stone cutter right here. Luckily, in this shulker box, I actually have a load of spruce wood, so I might as well just take like 12 bits, that's probably fine, to create some spruce slabs. That may be too many, I don't know. Oh well, get out my path box. Running slightly low, which is slightly annoying, but oh well, we can get some more. I'm sure I have some gravel somewhere. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've got a gravel shulker box in my ender chest. I actually don't have that much gravel, but I do have a shulker box. But anyway, let's start this path, I guess. Do something like this. Interesting that it's all stone beneath it. I don't know if I added it. Can't remember. It's been such a long time since I've been around this area. It's sort of the main reason I wanted to do this video. Like, I just wanted to work on random areas in my hardcore world. So let's, I guess, expand this up. Do something like that. Oh, my inventory's full. I wondered why I couldn't pick that dirt block up. I thought it was lagging or something. But whilst I'm adding this path, let me know in the comments. Do you want to see these sort of longer style videos more in the future? Like these sort of hour-long videos? Or do you want me to sort of stick to the sort of half an hour, 40-minute videos like I've been doing recently? Because honestly, like, I actually really prefer doing the longer videos now. They take a lot longer to edit, but they definitely seem to perform much better. Like, I've noticed recently the shorter videos I've uploaded just haven't done as well, which is slightly annoying, but if it means I have to sort of start making longer videos, it shouldn't matter too much. Maybe this path's a bit too wide. I think that's the only problem with it. Yeah, definitely a bit too wide for what it is. It's supposed to just be a small course-lit path. I don't really know where it's going to lead to yet, though. Hey, we'll get to that when we get to that, I guess. To be honest, we're already at the trees already, but that's definitely looking a lot more expanded. My goal is to sort of take it from here, where I am now, get my fireworks out, through this forest, to my original spawn village, up the hill, to the big terraforming area, where I'm going to connect it to the big city I plan on building. But to be honest, it can't go much further, because I don't know what I'm doing with this area yet. So to be honest, I could probably leave it how it is. And it doesn't look bad. I'm happy with... It's gone a bit further now, which is good. I guess we can start... You know what, I'll add a couple of spruce slabs there. But I guess now I can maybe add some more trees in. I think that'll be fun. And once again, I can head over to my auto-combusting system. I almost forgot where it was. To get rid of these leaves, saplings, and an apple. As to be honest, I've got so many, it shouldn't be an issue just to get rid of, like, half a stack or a stack or whatever. In my ender chest, I've got my custom tree shulker box full of oak fences, oak leaves, but also back in my industrial district, which is literally about 2 fireworks away, so it shouldn't matter. I've got a shulker box for birch, I do believe. So I want to do a mix of birch trees and oak trees. Why the chunk's not loading? That's slightly concerning. Oh, now they are. Is this a new wandering trader, or is it the one that's been here for about 2 hours? Nope, I've already traded with you. I just wanted some blue orchids. They're quite annoying to get. Here we go. Is this for custom birch box? It is. I've got enough in there, actually. I'll make some more fireworks. Barely have any. Luckily, I've got so much gunpowder and paper now. In fact, I don't have much paper. I've got loads of gunpowder, though. So I can make a load of fireworks. Perfect. Let's head back over to the beetroot village. What does it look like on the map now? Honestly, yeah, that looks a lot bigger. I should do something around this area. Like maybe more beetroot, maybe leaves, I don't know. Let me know what you think, as I think I will do more of these just building and Minecraft videos. I'm definitely having fun. So I've not even done it with a plan today. I don't also know if I'm going to be able to get onto every single thing that I've written down. But I guess we'll see. I don't know. Where were we building? Where's our shulker boxes? There they are. So here are my 2 custom tree boxes. I'll grab out a few sacks of oak fences and oak leaves, a few sacks of birch and birch leaves. I guess we'll start here with 1 oak tree, and I'll show you how to do it, and then I think we should do a time lapse. So to build a custom oak tree, it's very simple. All you need to do is get some oak fences, build them about 5 to 8 blocks up in the air. I'll do about 6. Then place an L shape of leaves just like this. Then just jump down and start spamming in loads of leaves, sort of on the corners as well, making sure to leave in some gaps as well to make it look a bit more natural. These are very simple tree designs, but honestly, they're really nice. They're just a great way to add more detail throughout your Minecraft world. There we go. Yeah, I think that's a good tree design. There we go. There's just a few simple tree designs added in. I think, yeah, that looks a lot nicer. And it turns out I've still been doing poppies in this area, according to this pig farm. Is that the case in the cow one? There's actually no flowers. So I guess up in this sort of mountainous, not really mountainous, it's a few blocks higher. But I think for this area here, where all my custom trees are, where this pig pen is, I think I want to use some more poppies. I'll go to sleep quickly. And luckily my iron farm is really close by. So I can just head there to get the poppies. Although, maybe I emptied it recently, so I don't know how many poppies will be in there. Hopefully around a stack, that would be good. Well, hopefully we'll get a few more. There is an iron golem currently burning in here. Oh yeah, loads. Perfect. I don't think I'll need the 2 stacks, but I'll take them nonetheless. I definitely won't need 2 stacks, actually. But yeah, obviously this area is much emptier now, but I think I will turn this whole place eventually into a custom forest. I think sort of that's my eventual plan for the hardcore world. Just wherever there are loads of area with trees, eventually they'll just turn into custom trees. I don't know. It's a long project idea, but might be worth it to make my world look perfect, I guess. I'll get some more poppies around here. Yeah, I think that would look good. And then let's find, I guess, a smaller patch around here. That'd be good. Then we'll do another one here. Another one here. And then one like that, I guess. Yeah, one like that as well. And as I've been just composting loads of stuff, there should be quite a bit of bone meal in this chest, which I can use to get a bit more grass. 21. It's actually not too bad. I should probably interior decorate that building at some point. I'll add that to the book. Interior decorate village houses. As to be honest, in other villages and places I've built in this world, lots of the interiors aren't even decorated. There we go, get rid of a dandelion. Do another bit of it. Honestly, I love a bone mealing sound. It sounds so cool. Anyway, without getting distracted further, I just need to add bits of grass around. Perfect. There we go. And one more bit there. And now that I've added in a few more custom trees, added some flowers, and expanded that, I guess I can tick that off as well. I wanted to add some crop fields, but to be honest, around here there's not that much space for crop fields. Unless I remove these trees, which I could do. Maybe I do. I just don't have the inventory space right now. I'll place the stuff back down here. And then, yeah, I guess we could build a custom field here. But then I do actually want to move on to another area, as I feel like I've been around this beetroot village for quite a while now. But I guess sort of a point of these videos can be to focus on different areas. But I guess I can continue to chop down trees. I decided next to this little pig pen to just add in a chest so I can store just extra items I get. But I've removed all these trees now, and to be honest, I think it's a decent sized area for a field. I want to head back over to my industrial district once again, as I need to grab some sort of crop to decorate with, / plant. Don't know what I'll use. Hopefully I just have something simple like carrots or potatoes with a decent enough amount to plant. Do I even have my crop box? Where is it? There we go. 3 stacks of carrots. That'll probably be enough, to be honest. I'll leave 16 in the shulker box though. And to be honest, I'll check my storage system just to see if I have any more. Which, to be honest, I'll probably do somewhere, right? Yep, 4 more. Hey, 4's better than none, I guess. To be honest, I'm really excited to get these paths properly built in so I can just start using horses across my world. Like, I just don't do it now because I've sort of got to get over this mountain. Whereas as soon as I've got the path, I can sort of go round. So that'll be fun. Do I have my terraforming box? Not that one. I mean my custom tree box. There. Perfect. I'll grab out a few stacks of oak leaves. That might be too many. Oh well. Another trick I use for fields is just using ice blocks instead. Because 1 ice block is 1 block of water. And you can stack them to 64. You can only get 1 water bucket. So it actually makes it much easier to carry a lot of water. Especially for like planting crops and things. For my fields, what I do is just add leaves going along like this. I guess we can do something like that. Continue it down like that. Yeah, something like that. And then you sort of just have to start filling it in, adding extra blocks on top occasionally, breaking some so it's sort of floating leaves as well. There we go. Some more. Perfect. Like that.
Un segundo y nada más. hacia la felicidad, como una luz fugaz, un instante que se va, que se va.
There we go, though. I think that looks good. Get rid of these flowers because they won't be needed. There's a floating leaf there for some reason. I think that's actually from one of the decaying trees. Like, there's another one there and there. Yeah, I think something like this will be good for a field, though. What I now want to do is get the ice. And then, just like here, for example, place a block of ice. Now, place a leaf block on top as well, which can waterlog it. Just so there's not really big gaps of blue in the field, as if we look at the beetroot field, or sort of on the map, or if we free cam over, I just don't like these patches of blue as much as I do, like, there, where it's all covered up. I think that just looks a lot better. So I'll continue doing that. Need one around there. Add one, I guess. We could do one underneath even. That'll probably be good. Do one in this corner. My game's just lagged. Oh no, it's back. Something like that. That's actually really annoying me, that bit. So we just add a couple of blocks in, leaf it off. Do the same here. Do something like that. There we go. Ice there. Do the same right here. And I guess go in the corner like this. Perfect, so that should be good. Now I can get the carrots out, put them in my offhand, and just start using the hoe. That is so annoying. I hate when that happens. It makes your farms look like 10 times worse if you've just got stone underneath, which I can imagine it's the whole way along, isn't it? That is so annoying. It just looks so ugly compared to just having dirt underneath. I will just use grass for because it will just turn into dirt over time. So it's not really an issue. It just looks so much uglier when it's stone underneath. I really don't like it. But luckily we can hide most of it, which is good. Or turn it into dirt, rather. And we can continue to plant all our carrots in. I will sleep first, though. And I don't do this with every single field that I build. For example, this one here doesn't have it. But for some fields, I really like adding in a sign just to sort of commemorate when I was building it. So for this, I will do field built on, and then the date, which today is the 12th of the 2nd, 2025. Perfect. Yep, I think that looks good. Then I can go into my resources shulker box, get out a glowing sack. I can go into my... Oh, I can make it glow first. I can go into my copper shulker box and get out a bit of honeycomb. So I can wax the sign so it can't be edited. And yeah, I think that looks good. Just like the carrot field, I think that looks really nice as well. Which means I can officially tick off... Oh, I've actually already done it. Completely forgot I did that. There we go. That's the second project done, though. And honestly, I think this area is starting to look really good. Once again, I will come back to this area in the future. I missed a couple of carrots. Oh, that's so annoying. Luckily, I've got a couple of carrots to plant in. But obviously, I will come back to... I've missed a couple more carrots. Obviously, though, I will come back to this area eventually. Just to add some more things in. I wanted to expand that path, for example. But what we've added in today, just a few trees, some flowers, a new field, and then a tower over there. I think sort of this half of, and this sort of side of the world is starting to look really good. Maybe, to be honest, I could do more of a village around here. I don't know. I sort of need to decide on some more ideas for this area. I've spent a bit of time thinking of what I actually want to add in next for this video. And to be honest, I want to head over to the beetroot village once again and do something I mentioned earlier in this video, which is just do some basic interior designing. And luckily I have a stack of birch logs here, which I will take with me, as honestly I think birch looks really good for floor designs. And then what else do I need? Do I have like specific decoration shulker boxes? I can't remember. No, they're the terraforming ones. To be honest, I've probably got them in my building supply box. But let's head back over to the beetroot village to do some interiors. And in fact, I'm pretty sure I've done an interior on one of these buildings before. Pretty sure it's this one here, which is sort of my house I built for this whole beetroot village project a couple of years ago. Yeah, I did. It's got the basic birch floor. It's got a couple barrels. I mean, this one's pretty much interior decorated, so there's not much I can add to it for now. I will sleep though. But then I want to actually go into the other houses. What day are we on now? We're on day 2432, which isn't too bad. But I think, honestly, let's head over to one of these houses. Yeah, this one here. That could definitely do with some interior work. Yeah, it looks awful. So, essentially, all I need to do is just create some birch planks, get rid of a grass box on the floor, and place them all in. There we go, with a birch floor placed back in, I can actually re-add these dark oak doors, making sure they're the right way round. Perfect. This ceiling needs some work done to it. In this house here, do I have any sort of woods left? No, I've got beetroot. Can't really decorate with that though. What happened to my spruce slabs I made earlier? It's a problem with playing over multiple days. You sort of forget where you put everything. Ah, it's not got the spruce slabs. There's some oak in there, to be fair. Not what I need, though. Are the spruce slabs anywhere? What happened to my spruce slabs? I actually can't remember. Oh! They're literally in my inventory. Never mind. So let's head back into this building. Get the spruce slabs out. And I guess what we can do is just a basic roof design. Something just like that. And then place it all... Oh, I keep missing. Place them all the way along. Like this. Yeah, it's a very basic design, but honestly, it doesn't look too bad. And will just help, I guess, to make this sort of house feel a bit more complete. Obviously, it's not going to be the best looking interior in the world, because it's literally going to have this barrel and this compost system inside, but oh well. Oh, can we not place a slab there? I can't actually. This is really annoying. I need to place up almost. There. Oh wait, we might be able to get away with it if we can break that acacia fence. Yeah, I think that looks good. We've luckily got a lantern on us already. Let's just place it in there. Perfect, that's already some better interiors. Now, what else could we add? Maybe some sort of storage? Should we move this as well? I think we probably should. Maybe... Do we just have it in the corner? Does that even fit? I assume it does, yeah. I think just having it in the corner looks a lot better. Yeah, and then there's a bit more room for something else. Or maybe eventually we can move a couple villagers over. Maybe I do that. I'm going to place my ender chest down quickly to see what I have. Anything good in the building supply box to use? Yes. I'll use a couple bookshelves, and I'll use a chiseled bookshelf. In fact, I'll take an extra bookshelf. Did I place that back in the right one? I did. Then I can break it with my axe. So, for example, I guess here. You know what? Grab out a few more. Just a smaller bookshelf design. In fact, oh, it's annoying I don't have a silk touch axe, but I'll mix in another shelf as well. There we go. Get out some more books. We can put them both away now. And then with these books, I can just start filling in these chiseled bookshelves. Yeah, I think that looks good. Maybe there needs to be some sort of trapdoors around it. I don't think that will be enough, though, in there. Luckily, there's some oak wood here that I can use. Create a crafting table. Honestly, crafting table, pretty essential to have in any Minecraft build anyway. Nope, that's not how you craft trapdoors. This is how you do it. Something like that. 1, 2, 3. 2 there. Oh, it actually crafted the perfect amount. That's great. What else? I have my pot shulker box. I can add 1 decorated pot there. Now, do I have azalea leaves. Of course I do, but yeah, I'll add an azalea leaf right there. I think that looks good. What else can we do? I think a bed would be good. I don't think... I've got 3 in there, but that's for my villagers. Would I have any wool? Obviously, I wouldn't have any wool. Resource box. Now, this is another useful shulker box I have. It's just full of loads of random things I might need, like the glowing, bone meal, bones, coal, cobwebs. So if I grab 12 of these out, I might need to restock them soon. To be fair, I could probably build a cobweb farm now with infestation potions. And then I can mine a total of 12 of these pieces of string. It's actually a very satisfying sound. I don't need resource box anymore. What's missing from... Oh, it's the building supply box. I wondered. I can create 3 bits of wool. Create a bed. And... I've got the dye shulker box as well. We just get a bit of brown dye out, I guess. Create a brown bed. And then chuck the bed. I guess chuck the bed there. Yeah. Oh, we can actually remove that bit of exposed copper. Good, because it doesn't look great, I'll be honest. I don't really have... You know what? Solution for storage. I can literally just craft a waxed bit. Put it back in there. Now the dye shulker box goes there. Oh, I needed a block of diorite, which... I'll be honest, I probably don't have. Do I not have any sort of diorite or calcite or concrete powder? It really doesn't look like it, which is slightly annoying. Do I have any around? Do I use birch logs? Not on these ones. I sort of like making the builds sort of have to match what I built with them originally. That's why like none of these ones have pale wood on them, because they're sort of an older style of build. Like obviously I could add pale wood to them now. I don't want to sort of change my older build. But if we build some more houses over there, for example, which we could probably do to give a better view then. Just that, although it's not an awful looking view. I think if I do that, I would add some pale wood now. Similar to, you can't really see it, but the fishing village there. To be fair, I've probably got at least a piece of calcite here. I probably don't actually. Most of these houses are just pale wood. And don't worry, I will be doing all the fishing soon. I actually plan on doing some live streams at some point. I need to test that out over the next sort of week or so. But I do want to do some streaming, and that's where I'll be doing all the fishing. Because I do owe everyone to catch like 5,000 fish or something. Come on, just 1 piece of diorite. I could have gone back and got a piece now from my ender chest, or from my shulker box system, but no. Now I'm going to be extra lazy and try and find a cave or a patch of diorite on the top of this stony mountain. There's a lot of ores. Not really what I'm after. Come on, just 1 block of diorite or calcite. I could definitely have got back to my base by now. Let's put the gamma up a little bit. That's a mod called Gamma Utils. It just... Oh my god. Yeah, is it worth risking my life to try and get a piece of diorite? Yeah, probably. There's actually no diorite anywhere. To be fair, we're in a Stony Peaks biome, so it probably can't generate. Oh, there's the massive cave. I always forget there's a massive cave right here. Should we do something with it? Like maybe a massive quarry eventually? I don't know. I don't really have any sort of mining village, which is another plan I have in mind. I want to do a mining village at some point. There we go. For 1 bit of diorite that I've been after for the last 5 minutes. I think a mining town at some point would be quite cool. I don't know. Let me know what you think. There we go. That's all I wanted to do. Perfect. And now... There we go. All I need to do, I guess, stack the barrels like that. Chest, just sort of like a makeshift storage area. We'll add a crafting table there as well. Perfect. Then I can just chuck all the random stuff on me in there. Perfect. It's a very simple, quite compact sort of interior, but I'm not too disappointed with it. And now, obviously, if I have any sort of things that I need to compost, like these 16 oak saplings. I can chuck it in here. And yeah, luckily it does work, which is great. I'm perfect. I just think that helps add a lot more detail. Do I have a sign? I do. I've got one sign. Perfect. Wait, where did I... Yeah, oh, I got the sign over there from that ruined tower. I can do bone meal building. A little bit of alliteration there. Perfect. Head over to my ender chest. In here. Get out one bit of glow ink. To be honest, I won't bother waxing this one, because eventually I'll probably put a villager in there and name it properly. There we go, just a bone meal building. Simply just a little diorite house with the ability to get infinite bone meal, as long as I keep composting. Now, does this house have an interior? I know the answer. Of course it doesn't. But that doesn't matter. We can get out some more birch planks and add in another floor. There we go. To be honest, this building's actually a lot smaller. And I also don't have an idea in mind of what we could do with it. Same sort of roof design once again, though. Just simply across like this. I can drop my gamma now. Don't know why there's a lantern just there. But I'll pick it up. It's very dark in here now. But luckily I've got some lanterns on me to light this area up. And this one actually is using birch logs, which I think looks quite nice. They are just very simple build, but you know, sometimes in Minecraft it's nice to build or have build and then go back and interior decorate them afterwards. I don't really like that idea for lanterns, so sort of put them in sort of opposite corners instead. That looks a lot better. Is there going to be any use for this building? What could we add though? Like realistically, what could we add for just a basic diorite building? Well, somewhere for me to sleep first, that'd be quite useful. But to be fair, not every Minecraft build has to have a use. Like, that one's only got a compost system in, and to be honest, I'll only ever use it if I'm in the area. They don't have to be the most useful builds in the world. Like, maybe I could add one thing here, but I don't really know what. Surely there's something I could add. I've got loads of storage everywhere though, that's a problem. There's 8 chests, maybe I could just add a little bit of storage, I don't know. You know what, if you have any specific ideas, let me know in the comments, and who knows, I may add a villager, may even name it after you. That's sort of what I had planned for the channel memberships, I just don't really bother advertising them ever. Yeah, to be honest, that can just be for storage for now. Maybe one day we'll go back and decorate it. Now, it's this. No, of course, I forgot the name of it. The windmill. Of course, that's not interior decorated. I also don't think birch will look good matching with the birch on the walls or the floor. So we'll just do spruce this time, I think. Of course, I don't have enough. Oh well. You know what? I might as well just use these few slabs I've got instead. Perfect. Now, can I break this ceiling? I can. Not much. There's not much room. Is that a crafting table? It is. To be honest, what can I do in here? It's such a small space. First of all, I could probably... Oh no, I've got a crafting table. Perfect. And you know what? I'll grab out a few more spruce logs. Like that. We'll do a few stairs. Do something like this. That. We don't really go up that. Oh, there. Perfect. Where have my slabs gone? There. And I guess we could have some sort of like... Oh, we need that one gone. Need that one gone. And to be honest, I can grab out a few more spruce logs. I don't know why I always chuck them on the floor. Sort of just a habit I've always had, I guess. Do spruce trap doors. Does that work? That works. And then, to be honest, we can create a couple more for the backs of these stairs. Just an extra added detail. And this doesn't really serve a purpose at all, but I mean, we can sort of look outside. It's a very simple interior once again, but to be honest, at least it's interior decorated somewhat now. Maybe one day I'll add a villager to the windmill as well. I don't know. But honestly, there's some good interior decorating done. Not too much, and they're very simple. And to be honest, they're probably very unnoticeable. There's a missing bit of beetroot here. I need to fix that quickly. To be honest, it's probably worth looking around this field quickly and seeing how much beetroot needs to be replanted. But they're just some basic interiors now done. I think I've got a few more buildings around the hardcore world that need some interiors doing. I could definitely get on to doing that at some point. Maybe in a future one of these building videos. To be honest, I probably... Yeah, it looks like there's actually no need to be planting in more beetroot. I think I've done all of it now, which is good. So luckily we can head into the beetroot... No, the bone meal building. I almost forgot what it was. We could call it the beetroot bone meal building. I think I'll just name it that because it's quite a funny name. When I do my signs, I always have the top one free. I just don't think it looks great right on the top of it. So beetroot... No, I can't spell apparently. Nope. Beetroot bone meal building. Perfect. Am I ever going to really use it? Nah. But hey, it's useful nonetheless. Yeah, honestly, sort of looking at this bit of a village from this view, it definitely needs some more work, especially like around here. As I think it just looks too sort of basic by itself. It's just a few houses. I think I could definitely do with some more. Maybe even just get rid of a bit of jungle and add some more. I don't know. If you have any suggestions, obviously let me know in the comments. And then, I guess to connect it to the city, we'll go this way. But could we go that way? To be honest, not really, because it's a really mountainous area. That's a lot of chickens on a couple blocks as well. And eventually I do plan on getting rid of this and this. As if we look at the Zero's map mod, this is supposed to be my industrial town where boats come in and deliver like supplies and whatever. The ocean like just doesn't exist over here. Like yes, this is ocean biome technically, but it's so small. Like if we even follow the rivers along, this is a bigger ocean, this is a bigger ocean. It doesn't connect though. We'd have to remove all of this jungle, which I don't really want to do. But I at least want to remove all of this area. And then this makes an island. And we could do something with this. Like maybe build a castle on an island. I don't know. That's sort of just a future idea. I also plan on covering all of this up at some point. I might start that project soon. I just need to do a big wall. Then obviously, I've got my main base here. I've got a swamp village over here. Which I might plan on doing some more work in the swamps at some point. So I'd like to continue a path. Probably from the Llama Town, or yeah, probably from the Llama Town to be honest, all the way to the swamp. That'll take ages. And then also got my flower forest village over here, which I was planning on doing some work on today, but we might get that done in a future video instead. And I want to continue a path, probably around here. And then I want to turn this area into probably like a horse breeding island, because I want to get the best horse, donkey, and mule eventually in this world. But then connect it up to this flower forest village, which I do plan on returning to, obviously. I've got my coastal village here, which I plan on expanding. That's going to have a big path going all the way down. I just really need to collect gravel now. I think that's the main problem. So I think I'll have to get on to doing that. But before I end today's video, I will give you a quick showcase on how I get lots of my XP to repair my tools in this hardcore world. First of all, I get a stack of my iron blocks. Then I head into my villager trading hall and just trade the iron with these toolsmiths. As honestly, villagers are such a good way of getting lots of XP. As I can just instantly trade it. There we go, that's the axe repaired. Switch over to the shovel. That's the hoe now repaired. The elytra are getting there. That's a shovel, a lot more repaired. Plus, it just gives you a load of emeralds, which you can never have too many of. And a lot of XP as well. That's why I'm on level 151. I never really go down in XP because I don't really like name things too often or do enchantments, because I'm sort of at the end game. I've got all my perfect gear. And to be honest, I don't do projects big enough to have the need to make multiple pickaxes. I might in the future, but I don't know. There we go, that's 16 blocks of emeralds. And to see how much I've been doing this trading, that's a lot of stacks of emeralds. Bear in mind, this is basically an emerald beacon. So I've done a lot of trading. And that's pretty much all iron blocks. I could do with some more fireworks now. And most of, actually all of those iron blocks are just from this very simple iron farm. which I should probably do a build around at some point. Maybe I could expand these mountains up a bit, because these are in the spawn chunks. But this is just a very reliable iron farm design. I believe it's a shulker craft design, if I remember correctly. But it just provides all the iron I really need in this single player hardcore world. Like, if you're on multiplayer, maybe you would need a better one. But for this hardcore world, 2,400 days in, I just use that and it's always given me the amount of iron I need. I've still got like a shulker box full of iron as well. This bow needs repairing. Maybe I will need to spend some levels. There's a lot of mobs around as well, because recently I've just been lighting up all the caves throughout my hardcore world, because it's just a fun project that I like doing, making sure everything in the world's spawn proof pretty much. Like, all of the surfaces, no, not that, that's a bad example, but like, if we fly around, all of this pretty much is spawn proofed, as I just really hate hostile mob spawning, and I like to sort of make my world eventually sort of safe to walk around, basically with no armor at night. That's sort of my eventual plan. I guess I also need to remove this hill at some point, because I want to continue this terrain all the way up, because this is where I plan on doing a massive city build in the future. In the next few months, hopefully. I've got some designs in mind. And you know what? Once I start streaming again, I think that this is a giant project I will be doing on live streams after I do all the fishing. 2 zombies with shovels. They're spawning in... Oh, of course they are, in this massive dark cave, which I should probably light up at some point. But that's a future Harry problem. But if you enjoyed today's video, it's a bit of a different one, but honestly, I really had fun making it. So if you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and let me know in the comments if you'd like to see me do more of these in the future. And also, how often should I do them? Should I do it once a week, every couple of weeks, every month or so? Let me know in the comments. Really surprised this Wandering Trader hasn't despawned yet as well. Why is the lead there? The Wandering Trader's there, right? Why is his lead over here? That makes no sense. He's literally walking without a lead. What happens if I push him? Oh. I get a couple free leads, I guess. Is there a Trident Drown trying to attack the Wandering Trader as well? Maybe it despawned. I'm so confused. There's just Tridents everywhere. Also, how didn't you die? That's quite a big drop. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe.